Hey, it's Eli K. Atlas, super long true life story time. Want to hear about my worst client ever? Because horror stories are so much more fun than the fluffy stuff? Then grab some popcorn and kick back because I have a tale for you. A tale of intrigue, mystery, and racism? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. These things will make sense in context. Sort of. Names redacted or withheld for the obvious reasons, of course. Let's get into it. So back in 2016, I got hired by a lady who I won't name, but she's kind of famous-ish, has TV credits and stuff here in the States, who was trying to assemble a whole team of black talent, artists, designers, the works, for her comic project. So she finds my work from zwall.org, I believe, when I first joined it. It's a comic book form that's brought me a lot of work. And boom, I get hired, with a small squad of other people, about 5 or 6. Now some of these guys don't just do drawings, but do 3D models and animation and such, so she's really trying to make a big multimedia project. She isn't paying for this out of pocket though. She has investors, of which include her fairly wealthy husband and a few others. Keep this in mind. So to start, we all get a nice little down payment. If memory serves correctly, I didn't actually give her a price. She assigned everyone a pretty generous sum to start with, and since it was a little higher than what I was going to charge anyway, I was pretty satisfied with everything so far. Little group email chain starts with the other artists and we all make introductions, the works.
Cool.
She gives everyone the rundown on what the story is, what she needs, and all of that. The idea is that everyone gets assigned a few characters to design, and ultimately different people will illustrate each episode, or 2 people per episode if needed. Now, a red flag kind of goes off when she starts getting kind of paranoid, thinking perhaps emails are being read by the government or something. She has had some run-ins with the government before, think CIA. But I'm pretty sure they're not stressing about a comic book.
But cool.
The whole team accommodates and she sets up new emails for everyone working on the project, and we're only supposed to talk and reach out to her through that. Now here's where it gets tricky. Everyone gets to work on their assigned characters. Some people take long to finish, the longest being maybe 3 or 7 days. Others get theirs done a little faster. Keep in mind, the first drafts for character designs, as you probably know, won't always be perfect, but that's okay. That's why we get feedback. Everybody's sending in their designs on the group chat, discussing back and forth what works, what doesn't work. We haven't heard back from the lady yet, but everything is still flowing in, so I'll assume she'll comment once we're all done.
Comes back with some scathing commentary.
First things first, she wants this to be a very ethnic project, like super black.
She's talking super black.
And white people in the book are supposed to be portrayed as the literal devil. Almost like the Nation of Islam believes, if you're familiar with the story of Yaqub within that religion. Secondly, she's either or, meaning if the idea wasn't perfect the first time, she assumes you messed it up on purpose, and when that happens, she'll tell you in some very blunt terms. But thinly veiled racism notwithstanding, she liked a few of the designs, mostly the ones that made the white characters look unattractive, for lack of a better word. The black characters were what were bugging her. Keep in mind she wasn't the best at describing the actual look of what she wants, but we were working with what we heard or read. She accuses us, the entire team, of attempting to derail and undermine her project and warns we best get it right next time.
Okay, that's different.
But cool, we just gotta tighten up the designs. She swaps some people's assigned characters around and we all take our shots at it again. Now we get to the female characters, first drafts again. She tears our designs of her vaguely described characters apart. Keep in mind everyone had extremely varied art styles and approaches for her to pick from. Comes back with another tirade about cultural stereotypes and black women and social constructs of beauty, etc.
Okay, second draft.
She returns with some words for all of us, including that she was going to tell her investors that were attempting to sabotage her project. And we all, the entire team, get fired the same day in the group email. Her book ended up coming out a year or so later actually, with a whole different crew, and it looked pretty good honestly from what I saw. Different from what we were doing, but good. And that, my friend, was a difficult client. That about wraps it up for this week's video. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and share. Definitely leave your comments below if you'd like to see more true life story videos like this. Every now and then you'll get a little reminder that you need to stay tight, keep it tight, and be very picky about things. So that was definitely a learning process for me in a variety of ways. So I'm always grateful for the clients I have, whether good or bad. And it always gives you more interesting stories to tell as well. So make sure you guys comment, like the video, subscribe, share. Make sure you share the video. That is the keyword for this year. Again, let's get a discussion going below. Maybe you guys have had some clients from hell, as they are called. Let's hear about it. Let's get a discussion going right down here in the comments. Make sure you stay tuned next week for another episode of the For Future Reference vlog this Friday. And on Mondays, we do the speed drawings, tutorials, whatever's on my desk, I share it with you guys. Thanks again for watching this video. You guys can catch me on all the social media you guys are on. I'll always have the links right down in the corner, so you make sure you check me out there or in the description box below. I'll see you later. Thank you guys for watching. Next time.
Sana, sumit niyo sa miya. At dito sa sana, sa kanas pa niya.